about time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him here, one of the greatest boxing champions in England's history, Carl the Cobra Froch. 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2-inch reach.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest of all.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. The jab doesn't quite connect. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. The left hook scores. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it, kitchen sink.
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't
take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's...
Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win.
Power shots. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep your timing already. The right hand.
Stepping around. Bang.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. The blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with the left hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Make him miss, make him pay.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're much better. He's not in your...
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Oh, Fox seeing cobwebs. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Does it hold that thought? Froch in trouble.
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because...
And there's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab was blocked. Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look! And finally, Carl Froch goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Don't waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Couldn't land that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Froch in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the respect.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They both want the knockout. He's got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in. Hold it right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
Good shot. Good, he's gone. He's gone.
The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow-motion replay? Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The straight right just misses. Parries that left jab away. Beautiful counter punch. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Here's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Right hook catching air. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And the Cobra is down. to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guts, took him out.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Stamina as we enter the final 10 seconds here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Fox seeing cobwebs. And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you said.
Legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And across the ring from him, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall, with a reach of 85 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Here we go for round 1. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
And he caught him with a left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make him walk into a shot.
Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eye down goes Fury. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fight.
On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist, be a pickpocket, in and out, don't stand there and be so obvious.
Got out of the way of that right. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left hook missed. We'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the fourth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. There's a counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Missing with the hook. That uppercut does not score. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up.
Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And she'll be facing Cecilia Brækhus. She stands 171 centimeters high with a reach of 170.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. Cecilia Brækhus, one of the greatest female fighters in the history of this sport.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a two-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bergen, Norway, an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Cecilia Brækhus.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. It's all offense all the time. Can't find a home with that jab. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Only catching air with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Brækhus just got caught. I thought that was the... Hold that thought! Cecilia Brækhus seeing Stokes. Cecilia Brækhus goes down! She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. So it's Plant. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. This is not where Cecilia Breakus wants to be. Hold her right there. Cecilia Breakus, what a shot, and down goes Breakus. And this replay proves it, the body shot did her in.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Breakus just got caught. First lady of boxing has to go down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again.
Final 10 seconds here, and this... Did you see that? This is not where Cecilia Breakus wants to be. Cecilia Breakus seeing stars. Let's talk about Breakus in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has...
And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. She scores with that counter. Cecilia Brækhus now on the back. That hurt her bad, and down goes Cecilia Brækhus. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner needs to keep nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
That hook doesn't score. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. So
there's the bell for round 6. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
what a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. Cecilia Brækhus goes down. It must have been a powerful blow to the body that made her knees crumble like that. Let's see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory.